Hello there, this is Sword, and today we're taking a look at another Rose LSA product. This is the Open Free, which is a not true wireless, but a on ear wireless. I guess however that works. I don't know. It doesn't go in your ears. It just kind of hooks around and just sits on there, and it's a bit different. I was not sure what to think about it. Um, They did send it out for review. As always, all thoughts and opinions are my own. When I publish it, that'll be the first time they see it. And yeah, they haven't said to say anything and do anything other than do a review. So I'm doing it, I guess. All right, let's get on with it. So to start off kind of with the unboxing experience, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't really know what these really were. And I was a bit surprised and a little concerned when I first opened the box because you get your charging case because they are wireless. It's going to connect via Bluetooth, and they open up and well, I got phones on it. I'll take them off for the review, but I was presented with that, and I went, how do I wear that? What is that? What do I do? I don't know what to do. I don't like change. Um, the easiest way to probably describe this is think of like a runner's like bone conduction kind of set up where it's just kind of sitting there. It's not really in your ear or anything. You can still hear everything around you. It's kind of like a flathead in a sense, but a wireless flathead with pretty good bass, which was surprising. But yeah, that's what it is, and it just kind of it just sits on like that. That's it. And it's nice because my glasses will fly off before I can make this like fly off. So I like shake my head and move around. I can run in these. I can do lots of stuff. We'll get on to that later. I just wanted to show you that I wasn't prepared for what these were. Now, I will start with, I know other companies are making products that are similar to this. I have not tried any of them. This is the first design thing like this that I've tried. So it would be nice to be able to compare them with the others. I unfortunately can't. But I will just give you my thoughts and opinions on this product and not really compare it to much else because I don't really have much else to compare it to that are like this. So yeah, unboxing, that was weird. There's a little like manual, the the normal stuff we get in the boxes, and a little bit of information on how to connect it, how to set it up, the charging cycles, and stuff like that. Um, there is a whole bunch of different modes for Bluetooth, which is actually really cool. I'll pull it up on my phone and we'll go over all of the different options for Bluetooth. All right, so for lossless audio protocols, we have AAC, LDAC, LHDC, LC3, and then a dual device connection. If you're in between devices, you can do the funky audio chicken thing. They all sound okay. LDAC, after playing around switching, I do think LDAC does sound better. Allegedly, that comes at a battery cost. We'll get into the battery later. I'm just want to go over the basic connectivity and stuff. There is also LC3, which is advertised on the box as 20 milliseconds of delay. It's supposed to be super fast response. Yeah, really low latency transmission of what you're doing on here and what you're hearing. And I did test it out. I didn't grab a timer and test out the 20 seconds, but I can definitely say it is by far the fastest method. And I don't think there's really much audio degradation, if any, compared to the other ones, other than LDAT, which does sound better. There is a couple of EQs. I don't know if they're going to be adding more on launch or anything. But right now there's just bounce and bass. There's like game mode where you can increase the sound response even faster. I did play with that and the settings on my phone for the low latency mode. It's like it was discernible that it was delayed, but like compared to most other Bluetooth methods, it's barely noticeable. Um, Other than that, yeah, it's super good. I They have their whole app, the Rose SLA app, which is actually called Rose Link. And if you get these or any of the other Rose Technics, Rose LSA products, make sure you download the app, take a look at what you got. There's a bit more functionality than just like the base product. And that app works fine. I wish there was like a custom EQ or something that you could do, but it's fine for what it is. It's more than I need, honestly. There are two EQs, like I said, there's the bass and balance. I wasn't a fan of the bass. I just used the balance the whole time. Okay, so in the box, you get the stuff. You get the charging case, you get your open freeze. And they said how they showed you. And they are coming soon. I think they said June 12th will be the release date. So I'll probably release this on June 12th. I think so. I don't know pricing information. Let me double check with my email correspondent. All right. So my correspondent that I talked to, the Rose LSA rep, has sent me an email. They have said that it should be around $45 to $50. So open free, wireless on your thingies, $45-$50. Little spoiler, I'll be buying another pair of these. I need another pair of these. My wife has stolen these. I'm just kidding. I can use them whenever I want, and she's not going to kill me. Anyways, so $45-$50, you got these little things, you get the charging box, and you can use the app and everything, which is great. As for sound, they're a little similar to flatheads. I would say they're a little bit different. I would say like there's more low end, like more sub bass that come off of these than flatheads for me. Tuning wise, like it's fairly warm, but for fit is gonna be, I think, different for pretty much everyone. My wife likes them just like this without anything on them. For me, the way that they sit is just a little bit like it's pretty good, but I find that they slip out and kind of fall away a little bit. So it kind of pulls the sound out. But what I've done to kind of work around that is I just took a flathead phone and slapped it on there. And not only does it help hold it in place better, but it brings down the treble a little bit, which was my kind of only issue with these, was the treble was a bit more in your face and it became a bit much, not necessarily fatiguing, but it was just like the opposite of bass bleed, where it was treble bleed. The treble was kind of overtaking a lot of the little phone. Fix that right up. If you get these, you have issues with the treble, you want to tone it down a bit, grab some phones. You can go with thicker phones or thinner phone, like whatever is gonna get it to what you want. But overall, the sound is pretty good. For me, that upper treble was a bit much. Using the foams got it to a little bit warmer of a tone. It pulled away like from cymbal crashes and sizzles and everything, and really just made it like a better, like well-rounded flathead kind of deal. That being said, like if you kind of cram these into your ear hole, kind of like with flatheads, like you're not supposed to do, but I can see some people's ears sitting that way if it's jammed kind of right in there. these are become really bassy. Like they really depend on the fit of the person. So you'll definitely have to play around with them and get it to exactly what you want. But the nice thing is like you can play around with it and you can do kind of whatever you want with it. But yeah, overall, like sounds good. I can't say like it's one of the best things I've heard. It's just good, but what really sells me on them is the functionality, how easy these are to just take out of there, go like this, and I can go and do a workout. I can go outside for a walk. Well, with our 3D printing business, our Sunday like markets that we do are back in full swing. So every Sunday we're going to markets, and I we get there super early. We have like an hour, 2 hours of setup that we do. I can set up with these on and do have these in the whole time. I can talk to other vendors. I can do other things. I can move around. I can carry tables. I can set up everything, be fully active. And I don't have to worry about these falling off. I don't have to worry about losing them. They're in there. I can't make some fall out no matter how hard I try. Um, and the nice thing, like I said, is I can talk to other people. I can have full conversations with these, and I don't need like a transparency mode with ANC or anything. I just make sure I'm not blaring the volume all the way up. It's just a reasonable listening level, and I can have a full conversation with someone. So it makes potential social interactions like that really nice with these because I don't have to stop, pause, pull things out of my ears. I don't have to worry about them falling out in the middle of something like I would have normal flatheads. These are just stuck there. I really like it. Another nice thing is the volume gets to a decent level. At least on my phone. I don't have really anything else to test it on for the Bluetooth capabilities of volume. But the volume gets pretty loud. And like if I crank it all the way, I can't really hear anything else around me. But I just turn it down a little bit and then I'm fully aware of my surroundings. Going out, like running around, playing with the kids, going to the playgrounds with them, I can have those in the full time, be fully aware of everything, and still have a nice little backing track to life. It's nice. I really like it. But yeah, comparisons, like I can't really compare it so much of anything just because they are so different. They're kind of their own thing. Activewear, this is fantastic. And I definitely recommend it for that, for activewear. I wouldn't recommend it if you want the best sonically sounding thing and you're just gonna be like sitting at your desk and you're just gonna have it in the set. If you want something that you can go for a run with, you can go to the gym and work out. You don't have to worry about other people hearing it. You don't have to worry about bulky headphones. You don't have to be worried about something in your ears that you can't hear your surroundings. You don't have to worry about ANC, which I'm not a big fan of the way that things sound with it on, or like transparency mode, so you're aware of your surroundings. I think these are just the perfect activewear thing. And like I said, I will be getting another set just because my wife loves them so much and she's using them all the time. And that leaves me without a pair that I wish I was using. The best thing I've tried for activewear before. We still got to talk about one more thing. The battery life. It says 10 hours plus 52 hours. It's all saying that it's 100%. I charged them when I first got them, like 3 weeks ago. I haven't charged them. They all still say 100%. I don't know if that's an error or if they just have extremely good battery life. I don't know. But like I haven't had any dips or anything. Like I've been using them a lot. My wife's been a lot, and they're always ready to go so far. So I can't really speak on battery life longevity other than right now, like I'm very surprised I haven't had to charge. The single charge that I have given it has lasted quite an impressive amount. Yeah, I think with that, that will be everything. I thanks to Rose LSA for sending these out. really appreciate it. If you watched the last video I did with them about the distant mountain, it was a kind of negative video. They responded back. They gave some good information that I gave that information back out to the community that watched the video and wanted more information. And they are continuing to work with me. And as a reviewer, that shows a lot. Not only that, but like they're willing to work on their products and evolve as a company, which every company should do, but we all know most companies don't. So big props to you, Rose Technics, for doing that. Anyways, I hope everyone has a wonderful day and happy listening. Have a good day. Peace.